So, what Valiant series could be good for television? So, since I'm very much a creative type and a film student, I often find myself wondering what Valiant series could make for a good movie adaptation, or a good TV show, or a good animated adaptation, you know, the usual thing. And while Valiant is getting into the comic book movie business with their whole planned series with Bloodshot and Harbinger and the eventual Harbinger War movies, they haven't really said that any plans to go into any other series. And while the topic of animation is always something I want to get to, I think I'll save that for another episode and instead talk about TV. Especially since Marvel and DC have been killing it on television lately with The Flash, Arrow, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and now this new Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. spin-off that I don't remember what the title is, so I'll put it in right here. But anyways, so the way I look at it, the Valiant universe really boils down to three or four different spaces, if you will. There's your Harbinger books, your X-O Manowar books, and your other books. Basically, it breaks down like this. Your Harbinger series features Bloodshot, Harbinger, the Harbinger Wars stuff, and technically Rye. Your X-O Manowar books are pretty much anything having to deal with more of the ancient backstory of the whole Valiant universe. For instance, X-O Manowar, Eternal Warrior, Unity, Ninjak, that kind of thing. Anything connected to the X-O Manowar character. Because I find that those two sort of are split off into their own different worlds. And then you have other books like Quantum and Woody or Shadow Man that don't really have their own their own part where they connect with the other universe. They're mostly on their own. In fact, Shadow Man and Quantum and Woody actually would make pretty good TV shows. Shadow Man because it's very much a dark, supernatural, very serious show, and people love their dark supernatural stuff like Grimm and Supernatural. And Quantum and Woody because it's a comedy and superheroes, and hey, comedy superheroes, everybody loves that. But I think there's one series in particular that actually manages to do a lot more with the Valiant universe while still being on its own, comedic, and dark at the same time. And that series is Archer and Armstrong. Think about it. Archer and Armstrong would actually be the perfect place to jump into a television series and not only build a television series, but a television universe. With Obadiah Archer and Aram Anipada, you essentially have your connection to both sides of the Valiant universe. With Aram, you get your Eternal Warrior connection, your Time Walker, your X-O Manowar, heck, that can even link to stuff like Ninjak. And with Obadiah Archer, you get your connection with the Harbinger Foundation and Generation Zero and Project Rising Spirit. Really, an Archer and Armstrong series would be the perfect place to kick off a Valiant TV universe. Heck, they can even cross over with Quantum and Woody for a little mini version of the Delinquent series. Now, obviously Archer and Armstrong on their own do have a few problems with adapting television. For one, it's kind of a weird series, and while I think it's the kind of weird that TV audiences could really get into, I can understand with people being apprehensive. But it also, I think, works best for television. A lot better for television than it does for a movie. You've got the ongoing narrative of Archer and Armstrong having to fight the sect, and you've got so many crazy villains for them to fight. Plus, you can even bring in stuff like the Geomancer and Eternal Warrior, and with that, you can even lead to the Vine and X-O Manowar. Heck, you could bring in every member of Unity. Heck, you could even spin off a Bloodshot TV show or something if you wanted to. I guess what I'm trying to say with this video is, Valiant, Dinesh, everyone, please make an Archer and Armstrong TV show. It is so much better for television than it is for film. It is perfect. You can build an entire Valiant television universe. You can bring in Eternal Warrior and Exo Manowar, just all these possibilities. So please, please do an Archer and Obsark TV show. At the very least, do a Quantum and Woody TV show. Or a Shadow Man TV show. But don't do Harbinger or Exo Manowar. Those are better suited for animation. What about you, Valiant fans? What TV show do you think Valiant should produce? Write a comment below and make sure to subscribe for future episodes. Anyways, I'll see you all next time, where we'll be talking about Valiant getting into the movie business. See you later.